Hey guys, it's Favy Bay. Welcome back to part 2 of our conversation on God's understanding of marriage. In part 1, we asked a very important question. In Genesis 1:28, the Bible says, God created man in his own image. Male and female created he them. Be fruitful and multiply. He didn't give the woman, he said unto them, both of them. Before I continue with this video, I want to make something very clear. This conversation is not about taking sides with men, and it is not an attempt to put Willie means and what his word teaches about the purpose of marriage. Sometimes society gives us a certain marriage, but when we go back to scripture, we may discover that God's design is much deeper than what we have been taught. Let's put aside the gender wars, societal expectations, and personal biases, and simply look at marriage from God's perspective. So now that we've gotten that, let's continue. Then in Genesis 2:18, God says, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him." Marriage is a beautiful journey designed by God. It's not a dynamic of achievement, it's a sacred covenant. Let's find rest in that truth today. So when God created marriage, He wasn't creating a system where one person is superior and the other is simply there to serve. He was creating partnership. And this becomes even clearer in Ephesians 5:21, where Paul says, "Submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God." Then, specifically speaking to husbands, Ephesians 5:25 says, "Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it." Now compare that with society. Society says marriage is an achievement. God says marriage is a covenant. Society says a woman has made it when she gets a husband. God says both husband and wife have a shared purpose. Society says, "What can my spouse do for me?" God says, "How can we love, serve, sacrifice, and build together?" So marriage isn't supposed to be a competition between a man and a woman. It is supposed to be a partnership between a man and a woman under God. And if you truly understand that, then you begin to understand why God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone." Because the purpose wasn't simply to give Adam a wife. The purpose was to create a partnership that would fulfill God's purpose. And in part 3, we're going to talk about something. What does God actually mean when He calls the woman a helper? Is a helper inferior to the person being helped? Stay tuned for part 3, and don't forget to like, share, and comment on my social media handles. On TikTok, it's FavyBay124. On YouTube, it's FavyBay6303. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.